It's this document.
I make no mistake. I'm a competent former teacher.
What? What's going on over there? Did she do something wrong?
Here we go again. I'm Tomoya Sagara, 27 years old. I'm a salesman working for Lovekoi Trading. Right now, it looks like my kohai is about to run into some trouble.
But
Then what makes you think I'm wrong? How can I be convinced if you don't give me a reason why you think I'm wrong? Or what? Are you a complainer? This is why people with low academic backgrounds.
education has nothing to do with it.
If you say it has nothing to do with it, then talk about it in a logical way. If you're going to give an opinion to me, who used to be a teacher at a well-known prep school.
The one given the supercilious opinion is Kenji Yoshitake, 32 years old. He recently joined us as a mid-career. After graduating from a well-known university with a teaching license, he was a teacher at a well-known school. To him, education and career are everything, and he keeps bringing it up. Then I wonder why he's working here.
I understand.
You make me sick, complaining all the time. Why do I have to be used by a younger high school graduate?
Tajima, are you alright?
Sagara-senpai.
This lady who was being torn to shreds earlier is Akane Tajima, 20 years old. I took care of her as a mentor when she joined the company. What was going on?
I had asked Yoshitake-san to prepare documents for an important presentation, and it was full of mistakes. But I went to him and told him about it. He said something about academic background.
Akane is from a single mother family, and because she was not from a rich family, she chose to work rather than go on higher education. That's why she worked harder than anyone else. Her work was highly evaluated, and she was assigned to make a presentation to a major client for the first time. Wouldn't it be faster if you made it yourself already?
The general manager told me I have other things to do, so I should let others do it. If I remake the documents, I'll be the one to get in trouble.
I see. I'll talk to the general manager then.
What? Are you sure?
I'm sure you've been waiting for me to say that.
Did you find out?
It's obvious.
But seriously, you have been so kind to me since I joined the company.
Do you really think that way? How's the documentation going?
I had to start all over again from scratch, so it's harder than I thought it would be.
I talked to the manager and got approval from him. So Tajima stayed behind and remade the documents. Seriously? The materials Yoshitake-san made, were they that bad?
It's not that it's so bad. It just doesn't leave any impression. It's like he doesn't understand people's feelings. At first, I thought I just had to fix the numbers that were wrong, but...
I see. No matter how highly educated and capable a teacher he was, he doesn't have any sales experience.
I don't think that's the problem when it comes to that guy, though. I mean, did you see him the other day? I make no mistake. I'm a competent former teacher.
That's really good! Whoops, hey, don't do that kind of imitation.
You were laughing, though.
Sometimes I can't help it.
I don't want to lose.
Huh?
As you know, my family is a single mother family. I thought about going to college on a scholarship, but thinking about my mother, I thought it would be easier for her if I got a job right away. I think there are many people in the world who don't go on to higher education because of circumstances like mine. And yet, that guy...
Tajima...
That's why I don't want to lose to someone like Yoshitake-san. Absolutely not.
Ow!
Oh, are you okay, senpai?
I'm not okay, but... it's okay.
Please watch me, senpai. I'm going to make this presentation successful and make Yoshitake-san approve of me. I'll prove that I can be good even without great academic background.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
For that, you'll lend me your hand, right? Senpai.
Huh? You just asked me to just watch!
I want you to watch me the closest, with some advice.
Oh, you're really cheeky, aren't you?
I'm good at sales, right? Just a bit more tweaks and it's done. What do you think?
It's good. I think it's perfect now.
Yay! I'm glad I finished it before the weekend.
Since then, Tajima had been working overtime every day to create the documents. The presentation is first thing Monday morning, so she had to do it today, on Friday. It looks like she made it in. You did a good job!
It's thanks to your advice. Thank you.
No. All the credit goes to you. Now all that's left is to do the presentation.
I'll do my best.
Alright, well, let's go out for a drink today, just to cheer ourselves up. It's Friday.
Is that okay? Yay! I'll get ready.
Sagara-san, what are you and Tajima-san doing sneaking around lately?
Sneaking around? We're just working. What a disgusting way to put it. When Tajima got up from her seat to go home, Yoshitake-san immediately started talking to me.
I have a feeling that Tajima-san has been avoiding me for some time now. Is it just my imagination?
I think you're overthinking.
Is that so? She doesn't give me work at all anymore. I guess she's frustrated that she couldn't say anything back to me the other day.
Tajima is not that kind of person. Well, please look forward to the results of her presentation on Monday. Well, I'll leave for today. Have a good weekend. Well then, good work for the week. Cheers!
Cheers! It's so good. Senpai, may I order this?
Yes, you can. Keep on ordering. You've been working overtime, and I wanted to cheer you up for the presentation on Monday. Tajima and I had come to a nearby izakaya for a drink.
Excuse me. Please give me another.
Hey, aren't you drinking too fast? Just because we're off tomorrow. Are you okay?
Don't treat me like a kid. I know my limits.
I hope so. Ugh, I knew it.
I'm going to kick his ass for sure. Ugh.
I told you. Excuse me, can I have a glass of water? Here, it's water. Drink it.
Zawi, I've caused you so much trouble.
Why do you say that?
I'm really grateful to you, you know?
Huh?
Since the time I joined the company, you cared about me because I was the only one younger than you. I took advantage of that sometimes, but I think it's all thanks to you that I've made it this far, and that I've been entrusted with this big job. Thank you very much.
Tajima.
So,
Huh? Oh, shoot! Wait a minute! Don't do it! I'll take you, so just hold it till we reach the bathroom, okay? Sorry, coming through! Just in time. Hey, how are you feeling?
Oh wow! Senpai! Really, I'm sorry about the other day.
Today's Monday. It's the day of Tajima's presentation. Who was that person who said,
I know my limits?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't say it again.
Just kidding. You're about to give a presentation, right? Just do what you always do.
Senpai, thank you. I'll do my best.
Yeah, do your best. She worked so hard. I'm not worried about it, but... Huh? What's going on? Is the general manager yelling? When I came back from lunch, the floor was filled with the yelling voice of the general manager.
I'm terribly sorry.
Tajima? When I looked toward the manager's seat, I saw Tajima apologizing with a bow. What in the world happened?
Ah, Sagara-kun. Well, in the morning, she was giving a presentation to an important client, right? Apparently, there was a big mistake in that document. The manager was very upset.
A mistake? That's absurd! Both Tajima and I went over it many times. If there was a mistake, we wouldn't have missed it. Let's take another look.
Excuse me, I brought the newcomers.
Excuse me.
Amidst the commotion, fresh new employees were brought in by the HR manager for greeting.
Then everyone, please line up here. Let's have you introduce yourselves one by one.
Oh, Yoshitake-sensei? Sensei, you made it back, huh?
Oh, you! Oh!
What? Do those two know each other? At that moment, when all the new employees were lined up in a row, one of them spoke to Yoshitake-san. It seems like they knew each other, but Yoshitake-san's face turned pale all at once.
It's been a while, hasn't it? I didn't expect to see you here.
You two know each other?
Yes, he was my teacher in high school.
Oh, really? What a coincidence.
Yes, it is. I didn't think he would be able to return to society in the first place, though.
Back in society? Hey, Kubo!
Oh? You all don't seem to know about this, huh? I thought you were, but...
What on earth are you talking about?
This man was kicked out of the school board for falsifying student grades in high school.
What? The new employee, or rather, a former student, unexpectedly reveals a secret, and everyone is in an uproar. Wait a minute. There's no way HR would overlook something that serious, right?
Yeah, well...
But this is true. You may inquire directly to the school. Yoshitake-sensei was tampering with students he didn't like to bring them down. My friend was one of them, but she did nothing wrong. Yoshitake-sensei was always physically too close to his favorite female student, but she had trouble telling him. And that friend of mine just said it to Yoshitake-sensei on behalf of her.
Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Well, it seems that he falsified the tests of several others too.
Yoshitake-san, everything she just said is true? Oh, what is it, Sagara-kun? I'm sorry, at a time like this, I couldn't help it. I knew it was strange that there was a mistake in the documents, so I was investigating, and I couldn't help but shout. Everyone's eyes were on me at once. I was looking into the mistake in today's presentation material because I thought it was strange. I found out that Yoshitake-san has edited the documents.
What? On what grounds are you saying that?
Maybe you didn't know, but this software, you can see who edited files and when. After Tajima and I left, there was a history of Yoshitake-san's editing.
What?
If you don't know the URL of this document, you can't possibly access it. Yoshitake-san, you made this document first, and we edited it. Only me, Tajima, and you know this URL. Do you still need more evidences?
It looks like you're getting into the bad habit again, huh?
Yoshitake-san, we need to talk later.
Yes, sir.
And Narumi, you too. This looks like some kind of a big mistake by you, the HR manager. The greeting ceremony for new employees unexpectedly turned out to be like this, but the new employees successfully joined the company with a fresh greeting. We will do our best, so please support us! By the way, what happened to Yoshitake? He lost the trust of the company and voluntarily resigned. Apparently, the falsification of the documents was an act of resentment against Tajima, who had a low academic background and yet had good evaluation. As for why Yoshitake was allowed to join the company, it seems that Narumi, the HR manager, was behind it. It seems that Yoshitake has loaded him with money. Of course, Narumi was fired.
Well, thank you very much.
Huh?
About the documents in Yoshitake-san's case, you've been helping me a lot.
It's all just a coincidence.
I was really about to cry at that time. I was like, I kept checking and checking, yet why?
And the reason for his harassment was just too terrible, huh? I'm really glad though. They're gonna let you do the presentation again, right?
Yeah, thanks to you. I'll do well this time.
I will not help you make the documents this time, okay?
Don't worry, I'll do it by myself.
That's unusual. I can't believe you didn't try to use me.
Because I want you to see me as a woman, not as a kohai.
Huh?
So if I do well with this presentation, I want you to treat me as a woman, okay?
Uh-huh? What? They often say hard work always pays off. When you work in society, you meet all kinds of people. Sometimes we hit a wall, and sometimes things get in the way, but there are always someone who are watching us. It's only when you put in a genuine effort that you get results. It doesn't matter what your educational background or work experience is. Today, too, I'm just gonna do what I have to do, and I'm going to give it my best.